Same answer for one group, whether 2 or 3. Same answer, whether right or wrong. Finished? Okay, page 2 back. Number 2. Here is another similar advertisement. Wanted tuition teacher, TU. Even today, in many parts of India, tuition in maths, tuition for class 11 and 12, tuition for plus 2. This you can see in any part of India. If this is the tutor going to teach, then it is tuition, not tuition. Check. All over in India, in small cities or small towns or big cities, in villages, what you see is this one. There is no such word in English. This is the English word. And this word came from first this word came, then this word came. What's the difference? This is what the person inside me advises me. What the person inside me advises me. I must follow this teacher inside me. We all belong to this group. Your parents, relatives, elder relatives, neighbors, then teachers, including me, we all come only second. We are all tutors. But you should go first by your own intuition. American philosopher Emerson told the whole world. The whole world follows Emerson's advice. Right? You go by your intuition. You see something and you think that something must be done. You stick to it. Emerson says that is the right thing. Don't wait for the crowd or your parents or teachers or schools or institutions teach you. They must be wrong. What your inner self tells, the intuition tells, is the right thing. Go by intuition, don't go by tuition. Emerson, the American philosopher, taught this to the entire world. You may be sometimes in trouble, but still you are right. Okay. So the next advertisement says that wanted a tuition teacher for 9th standard boy. Gender is there. English medium. That's a problem. In India, English medium. We, in our place, we have a habit. We men, say, go to a restaurant or a wayside eatery and say, we ask the man there, a cup of tea please, medium. A cup of tea, medium. Medium means not very strong, but not very weak either. Tea can be strong or weak also. But in India, we don't say weak tea. We say light tea, right? But in original English, we can say strong tea as well as weak tea also. In India, we say light tea, light, okay, right. But what I ordered was there for a medium tea, neither strong nor very light, medium size. So English medium schools give English only this much, not much, not too low. Okay. Hindi medium Madhya Pradesh school gives very light tea, right? But English medium schools in Madhya Pradesh and Kerala, everywhere gives medium English, not much. That is why we call it English medium, right? Don't think that English medium schools give you enough English. Sorry, it's okay, come. Tuition teacher for 9th standard boy, English medium. For particulars, contact Hamlata 68, Habibullah Road, Udaipur. Pick God. If you are a teacher, if you were a teacher, what's the difference? If you are a teacher, if you were a teacher, what's the difference? If you are a teacher is reality. If you were is possibility. Okay? Yes. If I were you, I would have killed him. If I were you, I would have killed him. I am never going to be you. You will be remaining you, I will be remaining I. So there is no question of killing either. So I can boldly say, if I were you, I would kill. Imaginary thing. Not going. Yes, if you are a teacher interested in this job, what questions would you want to ask in your letter in answer to the advertisement? One clue I gave you, because in the notification there is a gender specification, so your one question could be based on that one. What could be that question? One question based on the gender, because in the advertisement, wanted a tuition teacher, no gender is given there, for the 9th standard boy. And the advertisement is given by a mother, Hamlata, a mother. Together, a question can be framed by you. What could be that question?
So how much will it cost?
Sorry? Sorry?
How much will it cost?
No, first to begin with this point, first one. Boy, and the advertisement is given by a mother. You can wait for that one. First, please try to have a question based on this one. Boy, Hamlata.
What kind of tuition teacher?
That also can wait. That also is a possible question. I want a question based on these two words. Boy, Hamlata. Would you prefer a male teacher or a female teacher or both?
Sir, what is the level of students?
Second. Would you prefer a male tutor or a female tutor or both? That is one question you have to ask. The answer should come from Hamlata. Because, just imagine, she is a divorced mother. Then she may prefer a female tutor. So, depending on that one question is that, would you prefer a male or a female tutor or both? Number 2, as you said, subjects, level of the student, medium of teaching as well. English medium is there. So, frame 2 or 3 questions, please. Come on, be quick. Working together. 1 or 2 or 3 questions. Straight away addressing to Miss Hamlata. Imagine her phone number is there. Yeah.
Percentage of student in previous class.
Marks. Performance. Yes. The performance of the student in the past exam. Yes. The performance of the student in the past. Write a question. How was his performance in the past final exam? How was his performance in the past final exam? If yours very low, you will have to struggle very hard. 2 or 3 or more questions, please wait. Just imagine you are going to contact Miss Hamlata, the mother. Now you can ask for your what are the simple, straightforward ways of and seeking this one. Yesterday I told you, what is your name is English, what is your name is not English. Okay? Therefore, there are ways of seeking information regarding. Think of the possible ways, all the possible questions, not just one or two or three or four or five or 10. Very simple ones. How much are you going to pay? Seek other details also. How many hours? Time? Morning, evening? Saturday, Sunday? Write as many questions as possible. For the salary itself, you can write half a dozen polite queries. How much am I going to be paid? How much do I get? What is the salary you are going to pay? How much do you pay per hour? What is the remuneration like? So many. Yeah.
What is your budget for the tuition?
What's your percent?
What is your budget for
Budget won't appear because that is too formal. That comes only, say, in official situations. Say, for example, HOD makes a proposal for another course like this, okay, for another 50 students later, then the dean or director or management will be asking, what is your budget? Here, we don't use that word budget. These are the things you have to use. Budget is used only in formal situation, okay. HOD is submitting, what is the distance from, say, IPS to the nearest major railway station? What is the distance between IPS and the nearest major railway station? It is English, but it is not English. What is the distance between IPS and the nearest big railway station is very good English, grammatical. But no English person will speak that. Then it is not English. If no English person utters that sentence, it is not English. What does the English knowing person ask? How far is the big railway station from IPS? How far is the major railway station from IPS? Kilometer, distance. We won't use all those things. They are points. They are message. But the wording is how far. That is English. The other is written English. And we Indians speak written English. That's a problem. So it is very simple. How far is the major railway station from IPS? No kilometer, no distance, nothing. How many hours am I going to supposed to wait for you? How many hours am I supposed to wait for you? How long am I going to? How long should I wait? So simple. English is very simple. We Indians make it highly complicated and lengthy and all twists and everything. How long should I wait? Sir, 15 minutes. Okay, thank you. Hurry up. Finish. You told me, sir, you please wait here. I'll hurry to the hostel and come back, collecting my Aadhaar ticket and this thing. You are going to do something. Okay, then I ask you, how long should I wait? How long should I? Sir, 10 minutes. Okay, hurry up. Finish. The business is over. We Indians make this unnecessary clumsy. How many kilometers, how many hours, how much it is? All these things. Not necessary. Straight. English is very straight, short, simple. Okay, start preparing. 3 or 4 questions based on them. Then task number 3. Suppose you see the advertisement below in a newspaper. Learn quickly good English. Very good. Your 25,000 rupees is gone. The moment you see this advertisement, know that this is a trap. Your 25,000 rupees is gone forever. From nowhere you are going to get good English. Good English should come from within you. You are reading, you are watching the English film, you are sitting in front of the TV with that, say, National Geographic or say, this thing. These, they are not fools. You are fools. They are crooked fellows. They are clever fellows. They are wolves. You are gods. Those who give this advertisement, they are wolves. You are foolish goats. So the moment you see this advertisement, remember the wolf who is going to suck your blood in. Learn quickly good English, French, German, Russian, guaranteed postal courses. This institution will offer postal course in swimming also. And you will pay 25,000 rupees for swimming also. It's impossible to learn a new language through correspondence or say even online. Very miserable. Very miserable. If you have the basics, then online is okay. Nobody can give you basics online. These are all cheating. Yes, postal courses, British institutes, cheating. British institutes. The poor, you may think what? People straight from Britain have come to Indore and started courses. They are from your own village, very crooked fellows. British institutes 359 ND Road, Mumbai, etc. Very good. Mumbai is the headquarters of all robberies in India. Fine. Come on, now you make inquiries. You are interested in learning French. So you write to the Mumbai address or say Bombay address and ask about the following points. How long will the course last? See, I didn't read this. Look at the phrase. How long will the course last? Suppose you write, how many years will it take the course to complete? How many years will it take for the course to complete? Perfectly grammatical, but foolish English. How many years will it take for the course to complete or the course to come to an end? Is the perfectly grammatically English, but number one foolish English. Number one good English is, how long will the course last? Reply, 6 months, 8 months, a year and a half, like that. We in India say 1.5 years. 1.5 years. Right, correct, no problem. But slightly better is a year and a half. Okay? 1.5 years is correct, acceptable all over the world. A year and a half is slightly better. So I gave you 3 types of Englishes. Number 1, incorrect. Number 2, grammatically correct, but English speakers won't utter it. Number 3, grammatically correct, acceptable. So 3 versions. So one version I gave you just now, that is 1.5 years, acceptable all over the world, but slightly better when you are on a job. In English you should say on a job. Earlier I told you on the camera, on a job. Does Kamala, should I ask Kamala to apply for this post? Should I ask Kamala is your sister. Should I ask Kamala to apply for the post? Then he replies, no sir, she is on a job. She is on a job. Means she already got a job. I was thinking of helping his sister, but he immediately told me, sir, now she is on a job. In English it is on a job. So when you are on a job, say, where did I ask you? Interested in learning French? Somewhere, I missed. Okay. How long will the course last? What I told was 1.5 years, acceptable, but a year and a half is the best. A year and a half is better than 1.5 years. Both are acceptable. Yes. How long will the course last? A year and a half. How much will it cost? Look how simple it is. You may ask, what is the fee and what is the fees like that? Okay. How much does it cost? 6,500 rupees. Simple. Next one. What type of teaching will there be? face to face, online, and printed material. Will there be a certificate at the end of the course? Yes. An official certificate. Yes. Now, number 4, in between you have to fill in the gaps. That's why we send all this material sufficiently earlier. 3 materials are with you, which you haven't opened. For tomorrow, finish all these things. Otherwise, it will be a waste. The department, the staff, they took a lot of pains and kept all those things ready there. I too spent a lot of time back in my home and I sent all those things online as well as. If you don't make use of these things, no magic works with language. Okay. Let's go to the bottom of the page. Imagine that you see the following advertisement about arts, a magazine on artistic and cultural events in India, and you decide to have it sent to your father as a birthday present. The word A is missing there, as a birthday present. A magazine you are going to send. The ad says, give arts, that's the title of a title. The word title. In English, as opposed to Hindi and my own language, Malayalam, we have 2 words. In Hindi and in Malayalam, we have only 1 word for that one. English has 2 words. Number 1, name. Number 2, title. Make a distinction. Place, person, thing or object, idea or notion, etc. All names. Okay? Name of the say capital, Bhopal. Name of the person, say so and so. Name of the thing we are going to use, etc. Okay. The title of a book, all branches. Novel, title of a poem, title of a play, title of the autobiography or say biography. Please not, don't wait for, be quick. Don't wait for me to tell you. Why should I, for improving my handwriting or? By the time I finish writing on the board, things must be there on your sheet of paper. Title of a book. Book includes novel, poem, play, autobiography, biography, travelogue, anything. The title. What's the title of Gandhiji's autobiography? What's the title of Gandhiji's autobiography? Come on, at least one. Please. You are murdering me. If you don't answer the title of Mahatma Gandhi's autobiography, come on. Okay, that's good. The story of my experiments with truth. The story of my experiments with truth. Truth is not a truth, it is truth. Truth. Truth, truth. Yes, saved. My dear young ones, if there is one thing that we must learn before we die, that is Gandhiji. Gandhiji is a textbook for the whole humanity. Even if you don't read any other thing and you simply die at the age of 90 without reading any other thing, if you read this autobiography, you are a learned person. You are a wise person. Gandhiji's life and works are the best in the whole universe. You in North India, you don't know this. But we, far away from Gandhiji's land, we know it better than all of you. You know what the greatest scientist the world has ever seen said on Gandhiji? Who was the greatest scientist? Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein said, future generation will not believe that such a man walked on this earth in flesh and blood. Write it down. Write it down. Future generation will not believe that such a man walked on this earth. W-A-L-K-E-D, walked. Walked, not walked. D is to be pronounced as T. Attack. T. Walked on this earth, comma, in flesh and blood. F-L-E-S-H. F-L-E-S-H, flesh. This is flesh. This is flesh and blood. Put quotation marks, double inverted commas. Both sides. Dash. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein. E-I-N-S-T-E-I-N. Albert Einstein. Yes. What Albert Einstein predicted long ago happened. You don't know what Gandhiji is or what Gandhiji was or who Gandhiji was. Yes, it happened. Some of you firmly believe some of your gods lived. I don't mention the names of your gods. Okay? Some of you are very, very clear about that particular god was born here. Yes, he was born here. 6,000 years ago, he was born here. So there should be. Okay. Some others go and tell this particular god of mine was born here, therefore a huge. When was he born? 10,000 years ago. How do you know that he was born in that particular place? We know, that's all. But an old man was walking on these roads, on Indore roads also, in flesh and blood, like you and I. But your generation has forgotten him. Yes? And the certificate came from the highest intellectual of the world forever, Albert Einstein. Okay? Yes, now come. Now, here. Title of a book, title of a novel, poem, play, autobiography, title of a film. Gora Kagas Tha Mera. Say, what was the title of the film? My soul, my mind was a sheet of white paper, and you wrote, I wrote your name on it. What's the title of the film? The title of the film. The title of the, okay, right. The title of a play. The title of the play. Today onwards, this evening onwards, don't say, sir, what is the name of that book? Yesterday you told me something about a book. What's the name of the book? No. Name of the author. Title of the book. Name of the author. Name of the author, Salman Rushdie. Title of the book, Midnight Children. Name of the author, Salman Rushdie. Title of the book, Midnight Children. This you should correct this evening itself. Okay? Never say name of the book, name of the film, no. title of the film. Sholay. Yes. Give arts. Arts is the title of the magazine. To a friend at festival time for your any of your friends. Buy an arts subscription for a friend. Pay rupees 18. This is a very old advertisement. So now it may be 1,800 or say. Thank you. Thanks. With your permission and for your health too. Yes. Write a letter to the subscription service giving the name, address and PIN code of a person to whom you would like to get a magazine sent. Endorsing a check or money order. These days, no need of these things. Now you have online transaction. What is to be done there? Do one thing. Write 2 queries to this magazine, arts magazine. Write 2 queries about this art magazine. Money part is given there. Something else. Do you ever believe that we had a teacher from Australia who used to teach us in the postgraduate class smoking? An old man like me taught us in the class while smoking a cigarette. We didn't have any problem. He was from Australia, a great scholar of English. So this also may be something strange to you, a little strange to you, but part of, I am not going to smoke because I never smoked, that's all. Yes, to write 2 queries to this magazine. Number 1 about the content. Number 2 about the pictures or photography, etc. It simply says an art magazine. Write 2 queries. Work together. Money part is there, 18 rupees. Any problem? Query number 1. Query number 1. Write down. When you have problem, I am there to help. Number 1. What could be the content of the magazine? Number 2. Does it cover the arts of pan-India, PAN, India, all over India, pan-India, and of other lands as well, other lands, LANDS, other countries, other lands as well. 3. Does the magazine discuss all the fine arts? Because arts can be interpreted as either painting, drawing, etc., or it can be dance, drama, poem, music, everything. MUSIC, how did I pronounce? How did I just now pronounce? Okay? Spelling is S. Pronunciation is music. Music. Today onwards change. Such things you can change today onwards. MUSIC, music. Z. Music. Yes. Musical instruments, piano, upright. Father is going on a business trip to Delhi. He is the following advertisement for a hotel. He decides right now. Okay. I skip number 5. Come to number 6. Page number 24. Page number 24. Yeah, 24. 6. Quickly do the exercise. Page 24. Almost at the bottom. 6. Your father is going on. One more point. Next week we are going on an excursion. Next week we are going on an excursion. No for nothing. Okay. Next week the whole team is going on an excursion. Agreed? tomorrow we are going on a picnic to a nearby place. Tomorrow, all of us are going on a picnic. Okay? The director is going on a business tour. The director is going on a business tour to get a MOU signed with another. Your uncle is on a tour to Mumbai. Your uncle is on a tour to Mumbai. All these types of journeys should have on. In business, be very careful. Become people and others, all others also. Yeah. On a tour, on a trip, on an excursion, on a journey, etc. And again, when you are on a journey, modes of journey. On the flight, you are not permitted to use your cell phone. Okay? On the flight, not in the flight. On the flight, you are not permitted to use the cell phone until they announce. Number 2, sorry, I am on a crowded bus. Shall I call you back after half an hour? Okay? I am answering a phone call. Sorry, I am on a crowded bus. Am I sitting on top of the bus? Okay? So, suppose one says, I met my old headmaster on the bus. The old headmaster on the bus. How did he manage to get onto a bus? No. On the bus means the old man was comfortably seated there and you happened to enter. Oh, sir, good morning, sir. I was your good. I met my old school headmaster on the bus. Or I may say, sorry, I am on a crowded bus. Shall I call you back after half an hour? On the bus. On the train, yes. On some of the trains, you get prepaid meals. On Rajdhani Express, you get very good food. But on Garibi Raths, you won't get anything. On the Garibi Raths, you won't get anything to eat. On Rajdhani, you get. On Rajdhani, on Garibi Raths, on Mangalore Express, on. All trains are on. On board a ship. You are inside the ship, but usually it is on. But when it comes to a small vehicle like a car, you are in a car. Or you are traveling by a car. If you use the word travel by a car. Travel by a car and you are in the car. And again, in the car also has problem. In a boat. They are in a boat. Again, with the car also, again, some more things. Be quick to copy these things. By the time I write down, you should be finished. Okay? So, here you have the car and the front part and the back part. Okay. This is the front part. And somebody standing here. A is standing in front of the car. If necessary, please quickly copy in front of the car. A is here, in front of the car. The car is this way. B is standing here, B. Behind the car. B is behind the car. Okay? You are here, okay, sitting beside the person who drives. You are sitting here, sitting beside the person. You are in the front of the car. When that minor accident took place, I was sitting in the front of the car. In front of the car, another person is there. That's outside. When that minor accident took place, I was sitting in the front of the car. And where was your mother sitting? Mother is there. Okay? Your mother. Mother was sitting at the back of the car. Your mother was sitting at the back of the car. That's the difference. You were sitting in the front of the car. But when it comes to your mother here at the back of the car. So, 4 prepositions about the car. Somebody is standing in front of the car, some other is standing behind the car, you are sitting in the front of the car, your mother is sitting at the back of the car. If you are not very clear about these things, the person who records the details may get confused. In front of the and in the front of the, they are 2 different things. Yes, where did I pick that point? Somewhere your father is going on a business trip to Delhi and sees the following advertisement for a hotel. He decides to write asking for details. Quickly finish that. Come on, you quick. I am moving to the next one. You finish that one. A very small things to mothers there, not for you or for yourself. Children back at home may be handwriting. Please take care of. If you have something printed on, please check which W is correct, this one or this one. You have printed materials before you, please check. I am talking about handwriting of small children. W should be written like this in handwriting. M should be written like this. This is wrong. This is wrong. Take care of the children back at home. How many of you have children at home? Younger ones. Brothers or say sisters, etc. Please do take care of their English by yourselves with whatever small things I tell you here. Be a tutor of English to them. Again, capital R should be written, capital K should be written, capital K should not be written like this. Weather and climate, yes, I told you, it has come here. I told you the difference between the 2 words, today it came. Here your father is inquiring about the weather in Delhi or where is it? Darjeeling or somewhere. Weather means yesterday, today, tomorrow. Because your father is not going to permanently settle there. He is just going there and staying there for 1 or 2 days. So he is old and he is asking whether it is very cold there these days. If you are going to buy a small, say, house or something like that, you won't be inquiring the weather, you will be inquiring about the climate. Because your grandma also is joining you there for staying, and grandma cannot say have too much of chilly weather. So what's the climate like in Darjeeling? If it is too, say, cold, well, I am not going to, right? Weather for a short period, climate for a longer term, 3 months, 4 months, 1 season. Now the climate in the West is fast changing. The so-called cold countries are now burning, hotter than India. I think Spain, two small nations are running short of water, drinking water. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Are running short of drinking water. Running short of drinking water. Running short of. Please make note of, okay, this expression. We are running short of diesel. The tanker lorries are on strike. Indore is running short of fuel, diesel and petrol. Tanker lorries are on strike. Okay, Indore is running short of fuel. Since tanker lorries are on strike, running short of. A good expression in English, typical, good English. You can say, sir, we don't have petrol or diesel in the petrol pumps. Okay, then it is English, but not English. We don't have petrol or diesel in the petrol tanks. Sir, we are running short of petrol in Indore because the tanker lorries are on strike. Very good, running short of. We are running short of wheat. We are running short of maida. We are running short of, say, back at home. Amma will be telling, or say your dad will be, somebody, we are running short of sugar, please buy 2 kilos of sugar, please. Running short of sugar, running short of diesel, running short of fuel, running short of, okay? So, what is the weather? That you have to take care of this exercise, that is number 6 for tomorrow.